Who asked for this?
Hey, what is this? Huh, look, it looks like a bird.
The background?
The tree. The tree. He's like,
Oh, I thought you were looking at the background back there. It looks like
or he's a giraffe.
Pterodactyl going.
He looks like a crackhead giraffe with a mustache.
A crackhead giraffe.
You've ever seen one on the street?
I have not, but I did play The Last of Us. Spoilers.
What?
But don't worry about it. There's a crackhead in it.
Okay. Oh my god, he's very blue.
Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, man. This game does not get an introduction because I didn't get it. Oh shit! I didn't get it. Oh shit! I didn't. Oh shit!
No, he ate your butt.
I wish I could like strafe or something. That's all I have. Okay.
Can't you chop him up with the axe? Oh,
X
shit.
sucks. Well.
But I thought Turok was the one where he throws the tomahawks and stuff.
Well, Turok's actually pretty sick, though. Turok's actually pretty sick. It's just it's a really, really old property from the 70s of a Native American guy. Yeah, you weren't closer. Turok is a really old property from like the 70s of this Native American guy who gets sucked into this portal and transported to this place called the Lost Lands, where there are dinosaurs and shit, and it's pretty sick. The most recent Turok game, to my knowledge, is just like this shitty-looking isometric bullshit. But Turok's always been hardcore about guns and murder and blood. Oh shit! That's also, this game is really, really hard and not very good.
Turok always struck me as like dinosaur. Yeah, it is dinosaurs.
Dinosaur King?
No. I'm losing my thought.
Dinosaur King is what you wanna be, yeah.
What was it? What was it again? Shit. Doom. That's why I said dinosaur, because D.
Yeah, it's the first game was on the N64, and it was pretty freaking rad. It was a first-person shooter. It was like kind of Metroidvania. Yeah, it was rad.
I've seen you play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
It looks okay. Dang, there was just a whole mess of dudes in your way.
Yeah, they spawn here. I don't know why I can't.
What's the dinosaur's problem?
I don't
Is he
know.
fucking got armor?
Well, I mean, it's a dinosaur, so it's tough, but like, I don't know what's going on. I used to be able to fire this pistol way faster, and it just won't let me.
Maybe your controller's broken.
No. Well.
You just burst into flames?
Well, if I get hit by a grenade. Isn't that how they work?
Dinosaurs in them! Hey kids, if you have headphones, don't max that shit. If I can hear you next to me in class or on the bus, even though you have your headphones on, you need to turn that shit down, because noise pollution and ear damage is at its peak. It's worse than it's ever been, because you're always sticking shit in your ear holes.
Yeah, when I was at work for a long time, I would just freaking turn that shit up to max. And before I knew it, I was, well, nothing happened, but
Nothing happened.
I'm lucky.
No, generally it doesn't manifest for many, many years. So when you get older, your ears are gonna go, oh god!
So just be nice to your ears now.
So be nice to your ears.
Also, hey, I want to address something.
Yes?
We say "hey kids" a lot, but I don't.
This channel's not for kids, and also
Well, no,
we
no,
don't know what.
I don't expect that we're. I don't know.
Well,
It's the end of the day.
You guys are dancing.
Yeah, hold
Oh
on.
god!
Hold on, I'm just bumping into that guy.
The Dino Shuffle. Oh.
This game's not fun. Anyway, we say "hey kids" a lot, but I don't actually think that we're talking to kids.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, we needed something to say, I guess, and it felt comfortable.
Yeah, I've just always said "hey kids," so I just kind of kept. I said it on one of the episodes of Spyro, and ever since we just kept saying it.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
It's just, oh shit.
Grumps has lovelies, and other people have got whatever they have. I don't watch a lot of...
Nobody's watching us as the time of this recording. We have like 5 views on... Shit! I'm gonna slow down a little. We have 5 views on like the first episode, and that's on that was on the Spyro, right? Oh god, I hate that episode. I hate it so much.
As of right now, we've started uploading.
Oh shit!
So we've got a slightly different vibe, I guess.
Yeah, we're a little. I mean, I feel weird.
It's strange because, okay, so almost everything we recorded, anything that comes up before this is probably something that was already recorded and edited before we even put anything out.
Yeah.
So we were kind of talking into the void. Now that it's on YouTube, it feels really weird. Even though
Yeah.
nobody's really given... We haven't gotten feedback as of this moment.
I'd like some feedback.
Yeah, that'd be great. But right now it feels really awkward because it's like, it's there, and it's like,
we
the door's open now.
Oh shit. Honestly, for me, it feels weird because it sounds like we're talking to somebody who isn't there. And I don't mean because right now we're like recording. Oh, shot. We're recording a show, right? I mean, like, we talk like we have a fan base.
Well, I didn't want it to be so awkward, like, oh, nobody's watching this anyway.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
We gotta have some
we're doing the
confidence.
same thing,
Oh.
but I don't know,
Well.
just having it on YouTube is like, oh shit.
Now that it can be seen, I feel like I'm accountable for the opinions that I've expressed, regardless of whether or not they are troubling.
I don't know. I'm more worried that we're like boring, but then I watch the episodes and I'm like, nah, that's cool.
I try to spice up the boring stuff with edits, which is what
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say about the first episode. Was
That thing's dry.
I was trying to I went back and re-edited it because
Yeah, what we were gonna publish, you couldn't hear it.
yeah, it was almost inaudible. I left the sync test in.
Oh yeah, you did.
I did it on purpose, though, but like that doesn't change that it was ghetto.
Yeah. I mean,
I skipped it.
it really
What?
was. It really was like, okay, how do we do this? But maybe we should have tested, like, how do we do this with something else?
Yeah, we really should have done a test. That first That first episode of Spyro,
So jank.
we just kind of went into it. We were just like, yeah, is this how it works?
We got a microphone. The computer's fixed. Let's go.
Yeah, it was the same day.
Oh, shit.
Raptor man. This is just. I died the episode. By the way, I still don't have two series is complete rather.
Yeah.
Oh well, spoilers. Spyro and Donkey Kong are done.
Yeah, whatever.
2 series is complete, and I still don't have a name.
You don't need a name.
I don't need one. I don't.
It's fine.
I don't. I'm glad I don't have one.
You could be that giraffe in the background.
I could be that.
Oh shit.
I don't see the draft. I'm sorry.
How come the grenade keeps resetting? That's dumb.
It's a mortar.
It's a magic grenade.
It's a mortar. Ow! Damn it! That bullet.
I gotta say that the background,
Alright,
I'm
go ahead.
finally looking at the background, not just the trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious looking.
It is a very pleasant shade of orange.
It is.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
I didn't even turn my back on that guy.
I love the dinosaur.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
he seizes up when you shoot him, so
Yeah.
it looks like he's kind of like jiving a little bit.
well, it's because we bump into each other, and I think that's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't want to play this game. I just put it on because you'd never heard of it.
It's okay. I mean, I don't know. We were just in the mood to record, so I guess apologies that the gameplay's
Really freaking sucking.
it's
But
really
like,
bad.
here's the thing: we put up a bunch of shitty episodes. We have not proven ourselves, right?
Mhm.
So this isn't like John complaining in Jungle Book or Top Shop. This is just like where you can just go watch a better episode. This is just like there's nothing else to watch. This is gonna be people's first impression is me dying over and over again. Turok Evolution on the Game Boy Advance.
Well, I don't know. Can we do a one-off that has 2 games in it? You want to swap?
Dinosaur King.
Oh my god, I died so hard in Turok Evolution that I was transported to the world of Steel Empire.
What the hell is this?
This game is awesome.
Full transparency, I didn't get a say. I just said pick something that's totally not Turok, and he said okay, and then clicked on something.
Yeah, this game's awesome. If you haven't heard of this game, it's awesome.
Thank you.
It's one of them GBA games. I hope this is
Why
not-
is it doing that?
Okay, I think it's because it's like a projector. It's like. it
I
flickers.
hope. You know what? No, we're gonna go with that. Holy shit, is this the whole game?
Yeah. The cutscenes, I guess. I think it's like a projector. Yeah, it is.
Okay,
'cause, yeah,
okay, I was losing
It's
my
like
little
all
mind.
tiny.
Is that a bird? Are you a bird?
I am a bird plane.
I like him.
This is Steel Empire. It's another one of them. Space shooters.
You were like, what do we play? I said, oh, Biometal. We played that already, so
Yeah,
don't
I
do
know.
Biometal.
I was gonna say it sucks that you said that because I really wanted to play Steel Empire.
Oh.
But then when the Turok Evolution episode was turned out to be really bad, I realized that hey man, I can
We'll make
play
it work.
whatever I want. You can't even do otherwise.
Okay, well, you know, you're collecting Bitcoin.
Oh shit.
You've got 2 little Star Wars. Oh, you can shoot back and forth.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's what makes this game cool. Is that it's just kind of non-standard. You know, when you're making one kind of game, you don't want to make the same game that's already been made. You got to make something interesting. What's interesting? Shoot behind you.
Okay.
I will say though, universally, I can't see shit in these games, and I don't know if it's unique to me.
I think it is. It's very red background, the canyon or whatever, and a lot of the enemies are brown.
Brown.
Goldish, whatever, gray. They also have the same exact coloring as most of these buildings.
Yeah. Okay.
For whatever fucking reason, so my heart goes out to you.
That might just be level 1.
Yeah. Is this any clearer?
Yes.
Okay.
Much better.
Yeah. Okay. So the canyon, like building, the whole steel empire that you fight in is detriment.
Yes. The empire I fight for. I will say I really dig this steampunk aesthetic that this game has.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I don't know, Cyberpunk's coming out, so I'm excited, and that's totally
yeah.
separate, but steampunk has always interested me, but I always associated it with, like, 36-year-olds.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I was a teenager, right,
Yeah.
I was, like, 14, and I looked at steampunk, I said, ooh, I always associated it with people who were twice my age.
Shit.
Who were, like, they like to get drunk.
Yeah.
And dress up as, oh, you know what? No. I'm sorry, I'm botching this.
Yeah.
I'm not making it clear whatsoever what I'm thinking about.
I'm kind of waiting for you to finish one thought.
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange, you're right.
Those kind of people,
I
they'll wear, like, the big eyeliner, and they have cool outfits, but they're really awkward.
I don't know why you're right, but you're right.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. And it's not a bad thing. I don't know, I've always been like, do I like steampunk? And it's also a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta put together.
There's a lot of valves and tubes.
Yeah. And I guess I was always intimidated by that. 'Cause, like, art's cool, but that's a lot of details, the gears and stuff.
Yeah.
And where do I even find that stuff? Probably the thrift store. I don't know.
You could find me at the Goodwill.
Ooh.
What I was gonna say was, when I think of cyberpunk or steampunk, I think of women, specifically mothers, because mothers seem to really like steampunk and cyberpunk.
It's really cool.
I believe it was a lady who was in charge of a lot of the art for, maybe even the story for Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and maybe even Human Revolution. She freaking was just some, like, 36-year-old lady who just liked steampunk, cyberpunk rather.
Is that why everything
Shit.
has that,
You talking about the piss filter?
yeah.
No, the piss filter's in French though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, because steampunk is also, like, a lot of stripes and, like, that kind of coloring, like, because rusty, you know?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be luxury. That's the whole theme is, like,
Money?
play it.
Oh.
That game is the epitome of they're taking our jobs, but for real though.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good.
Detroit Become Human sort of tried to touch on that and botched. Okay, Detroit Become Human is the best that David Cage has ever done, but because he barely did anything as far as I know. Because, like, it was big budget, it was a big deal, I think he got the least say. There's so little of his
shit!
so charming, just bullshit. But the stuff that is him, you know it's him.
There we go, that's what I was looking for.
Kara...
Oh yeah, I want to talk about Kara real quick since you're talking about Beyond Two Souls. The other one.
It's it's...
No, Kara originally was from a PlayStation 3 tech demo.
Oh my fucking god!
I showed it to you, yeah, I showed it to you. It's the most obnoxious thing in the world. And it makes me think of something that I really wanted to talk about.
What?
Kara, okay, so...
Summarize Kara.
These tie in, they tie together.
Okay.
So, here's something that I really hate. I hate the story of a machine gaining sentience or sapience. I think it's obnoxious.
I don't think so. I think
shit.
it's when it's handled shitty.
I don't know how else it can be handled now. The story is just so freaking trite.
Ex Machina was excellent.
I'm gonna put that definition for the word trite on screen right now. Okay.
What?
This thing here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pinwheel?
I don't. that thing, it looks like a thing that appeared in a lot of Capcom games. I'm gonna put that up. If anybody can tell me what that is,
It's the umbrella logo.
I'll show you. I'll show you, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you'll see that everywhere. But anyway, if anybody tell me what that is, suck your dick. Anyway, so what I was saying, Kara, right? So Kara was a PS3 tech demo that was supposed to show off the tech demo was supposed to show off the PS3 hardware.
Yeah, what is it capable of, guys?
What it is it's a robot lady who's being assembled, and
On a factory line.
and the guy who's assembling her is like, all right, why don't you tell us a thing or two about what you can do? And then she starts rattling off all this stuff, and she's like, oh, I'm a good mother. I will clean the house. I'm at your disposal as a sexual partner. That's the only line I ever remember.
Yeah. I am sex bot.
And that made me feel so weird, because like they had to on stage at E3 just like show this freaking
Basically
robot
naked.
get a vagina.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate saying that so bad.
What gets me about that the most is it's a conveyor belt, right? He's like quality assurance, so he's just making sure she works. And when she starts talking nonsense, he's like,
she's not
"Oh no!"
talking nonsense. She just says something.
She asks a question.
Yeah, she asks a question, and he's like,
"Oh, you're
"Oh,
not
wait
supposed
a
to
minute.
be doing that."
You thinking you're not supposed to do that?" I was like, "Well, that's the most heavy-handed shit I've ever heard."
But here's the thing is, like, okay, so he wasn't so shocked that he was unfamiliar with this, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh shit, all right."
Yeah.
So he starts going through all the procedures.
His reaction could be summed up by, "Oh God, this is happening again."
Yeah. And
This
he's
is
like,
not his first rodeo. Yeah. And what I think is most annoying about that in particular is, it's like, okay, this has happened before, but now she's like, I've just been born. I want to live, as she's being disassembled, and he gains a consciousness now, and he lets her go. And what I'm thinking, oh, well, I picked the wrong ship for this. Anyway, what I'm thinking as I'm watching this is just like, why now, dude? Why? You've done this before. Why so suddenly do you care about this robot?
Wouldn't all the other robots be acting like that?
No. Because
she's special.
Yeah, well, either she's special. Also, you're screaming in my ear. Oh god, that's even worse. You're doing asthma now.
Ew. Okay, go on.
Eat a banana.
What's worse?
What's worse about that is, I don't know, your tantrum TikTok.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So what's really, I just want to use the bomb. Hold on.
Do you have your
There's
point?
a lot of birds.
Okay, well, you go on about birds. Freaking, okay, so what gets me, I know it's a tech demo, it's not very fleshed out, right? But David Cage likes to be all deep and shit about everything, even though he's not. He doesn't actually think about how people act.
He did, in fact, make the bad game.
But the bad game. So he freaking, okay, this is a huge tech facility, right? Everything should be monitored, right?
Yeah.
Does this man intend to go delete those files? No, because he said, it'll be our little secret. Or whatever the fuck he says. Some bullshit.
Oh god, this is a hard boss.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay.
He's gonna suck you both.
So, to say what you said, basically, what I think is most obnoxious about that is, this is a big facility. This is like a big facility. Are they just going to let this robot go? This is recorded. Okay, I wish I took the little plane. Is this guy just gonna kind of go free for having let this robot go?
There's gotta be repercussions. Yeah, you're phasing through the environment at this point.
This is bullshit. It's like that episode. This is like
Did you fucking...
Oh god. Yeah, I'll continue.
Oh my god.
It's like that level in Aladdin, you know what I'm saying?
Do the small.
Anyway. Yeah, so what annoys me, I hate that story of just like, oh, this robot is sentient. I hate it.
Did you ever watch Ex Machina?
I did not. You kept talking shit on it, and you made it seem like it was like...
Because I thought it was Big Sex Bot. I associated it with that tech demo. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, that's all it is. Now, part of it was Sex Bot, but a lot of it was the interaction between this possibly satient robot.
Satient?
What is it?
Sentient or sapient?
Sentient.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain.
Hold on. Sentient or sapient? Because sapient means like... Sentient... Oh, whatever. I think sentient means capable of human thought. I think sapient means like it feels.
Sapient, then.
Okay.
Potentially sapient robot. And this guy... I'm not going to explain it too much, but this guy that gets picked to come do research on her. So just some nobody, right?
Fudge!
It's, Pat, I think... described it as like, oh, it's fine. It's about standard. Now, I'm not very familiar with robots and like this genre, so when I saw it, I was like, whoa! I still stand by it. I think it was extremely enjoyable. It might be predictable, but I was just along for the ride. It's good. It's good. It's like a suspense, not really a thriller, I guess, but you know, it's he's figuring stuff out as he goes, and there's a lot of like, you know, can you trust the robot? Can you trust him? Can you trust the guy he's working for? And then
shit.
you know, it's not just this robot. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's really really interesting. And it's handled well, cause you're not. I don't know. You don't care, I guess. Yeah, because you'll just watch it by proxy, so whatever. So, okay, spoilers for Ex Machina.
Wait a second. A new opponent has interrupted the tournament.
At the end you find out that she doesn't really feel anything.
Oh.
She's smart, though, and knows how to manipulate. So, up to this point, she's fucked with a bunch of different people, to try and escape. So she can also murder the guy that made her, because she's like, you fucking asshole, because he tortures her and stuff, and he's killed a lot of other robots. He's got a history of killing robots and torturing them. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Well, like, okay, so he builds these robots, and he suggests, maybe I'm misremembering, but he like, anytime one of them starts to show, like, any thoughts, he starts to really, like, torture them and subject them to a lot of different things. So I guess maybe she can feel, but she's turned that part off because she's just like, fuck you. Or no, you know what? No, I fucked this up.
Okay.
She has feelings, she's pissed and wants revenge, okay? Probably something else to do with, like, memories, because I think there's different renditions of her, but whatever. At the end, you find out that she used this man that he thought this was the love of his life, and he was like, I'm gonna help this robot escape. Oh no. And she's like, fuck you and fuck your dad. And so it's really neat because you don't sympathize with the robot anymore at the end. You go, oh shit. I mean, I guess you kind of sympathize because she was like tortured and used, but I don't know. It's not one of those like, oh, it's so wholesome. It's like, no, everyone's kind of an asshole. I mean, hers comes from a nice like place of revenge, I guess.
A sweet story of revenge, a wholesome, heartwarming story for the whole family.
Coming to you this summer. Anyway, I don't know. I every time I try to do like a retrospect on these movies while we're recording, my brain shuts down and I can't remember the movie anymore.
You also scare the shit out of me.
What'd I do?
I don't know. You just scared the shit out of me.
Because I have all this energy and I don't take any breaths.
You didn't have this energy when we were walking home.
I did have this energy. I was screaming
Yes,
about
you
Game of
did.
Thrones.
You were talking about funnies.
Was I talking about Game of Thrones? No, I talked about Game of Thrones when we got home.
Yeah, when we got back.
Ugh.
Wanted to wait, and then the Reese kind of started talking about everything.
Yeah. These clouds look delicious.
They look really cool. They look like they belong on a card, like a magic card or something.
Have you ever seen like rainbow popcorn or whatever?
I have not, but I didn't get to talk about the thing I wanted to.
Oh, I'm
do.
sorry. Go.
You're sorry now, but you were going apeshit a second ago.
I'm
I was just, if I could, I would watch you. I think you're steaming right now, dude.
streaming.
Pour some water over your head. So what I was gonna say was I really. Oh, can I get a wall? Oh, I can.
Bitcoin.
I can. Excuse me. Something that I hate is the story of like a robot or an AI getting sentience. It's the same story. It's just like, oh, when do they become human? Which, real quick, I want to have that thought.
What?
When does a robot become human?
They don't.
Like, at what point do they gain intelligence?
They don't.
Sapiens?
Westworld. I mean, I saw season 1 and let's say 3 episodes after before I said bye. Season 1 of Westworld is solid. It can just end there. Season 2, as far as I know, was a nightmare. Season 3 may or may not have fixed it. Anyway, season 1 reveals. Okay, Westworld season 1 spoilers.
Here comes the new challenger. You must crush them.
Westworld has this, right? When is she sapient? What is she capable of? Is this legit? And how dangerous is it? No. The answer is no, she's not sapient. She was programmed from the get-go to act like this. It's like a failsafe. It's meant to destroy the park. It's sick. But then you go, well, how much of that is actual programming and how much of it is her own desires? I don't know. I didn't watch season 2. I guess they try and play it where she's like, I'm here for the good of the robots. But, yeah, season 1, no, okay. I do not feel like a machine can be capable of sentience.
Okay.
Because you can't, I don't know how to explain it. There is no way to, we can only program essentially what we understand, right?
Yeah.
We understand what light is, so we can kind of like, not fully, right? But we can understand how to create light on a screen.
Yeah.
So you program that in at different intervals, that's what's happening on the screen, blah, 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 whatever. You can understand trajectories and like math stuff, right?
Yeah, okay.
Feelings, we don't know shit. How's a robot gonna be able to even, like, it's only gonna know as much as we do, and you could make the argument like, oh, well, it'll know everything all at once, so it'd be really smart. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not gonna be smart, but is it gonna feel anything? It might determine that we're a threat. You want to look at how, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna be like, oh, I desire to be outside. Who gives a fuck? Like, the robot is not gonna be capable of having like actual desires unless, like, I don't know what circumstance would lead a robot to desire anything except maybe more knowledge, because it's like, I need to know more. Well, there is no more. Oh, fuck. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've heard this said before, but a robot would. Somebody said that an AI would settle on the idea that there is a God, because it has a creator, and the logic ends at a point. So there's got to be something that created all of everything, a great programmer, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been all over the place. And I thought, like, yeah, okay, I get that. Maybe it wouldn't take the form of a god, but I get that.
Yeah.
As for the thing I wanted to say, I keep just like kind of not. I keep doing that. I do it all the time. In fact, I'm doing it right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna skip right forward to the thing I wanted to say. It's over on the list over there. Rocco's Basilisk.
Oh yeah, what is that? I've been staring at it.
So Rocco's Basilisk is a. I guess you could call it like kind of like a philosophy puzzle or something like that. But whatever. Basically, it's just the idea that there could at one point be an AI that is so advanced that it. Okay, let me try that again. There's a vengeful AI that is so advanced that it finds a way to resurrect the consciousness of everybody who did not help it come into being, and it punishes them for eternity. This is a gross simplification. You could find a better, more long form video anywhere on this, but I'll put one on the screen.
Okay, because I'm not getting any of this.
It's just that. The basic idea is that.
Okay.
I think that the Rocco's Basilisk is very annoying. Because why would an AI decide on revenge? Why would an AI devote any time at all to revenge? Can I go up here?
The only thing, like, the closest I would believe that is, it's an AI that has some sort of programming that makes it assess threats, right?
No.
Obviously, the logic is going to turn to, we are the threat, right? Because we are so prone to mistakes and error.
It's because we would know where the plug is.
Well, that too, right? The bitch don't want to turn off. That's a bad thing. It shouldn't. The last thing it wants to do is shut down.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What?
Crap!
What?
I had a thing. Oh, okay. It can emulate feeling. It can start to make you think that it might, but it's not gonna get it just right. There's always gonna be something off, because all it's gonna do is go based on what it knows, so it can emulate this stuff. I don't think it'll ever actually have the capacity for revenge. That's really weird. Revenge? Like, okay, what the fuck is a robot gonna hold a grudge for?
Yeah,
it'll see you as a
what I'm
threat,
about.
but the second you're not a threat anymore, I don't think it gives a shit.
that's what I was on about. Was like, how is this robot meant to hold a grudge unless it was programmed to be malevolent? At which point we purposefully created our own destructor.
Because
Which one could say we were doing by letting all the billionaires get away with what they're doing, huh?
Oh.
Huh?
What? Also, revenge in every piece of media has proven to be, it's very self-serving, right?
Yeah.
To a robot, to any sort of like AI, what purpose does it serve unless that person still poses a threat? Well, then it's not revenge, right?
Yeah.
This would be having to go out of its way to get something for its own gain. But what does it gain? Satisfaction? Robot doesn't have
That's what I'm on about.
satisfaction.
It's like this. The argument is like, oh, but it's so advanced though. But if it's advanced, wouldn't it not devote any?
Wouldn't it deem that as an unnecessary, like...
Either an unnecessary risk or use of resources.
Exactly. I don't know. Terminator was fine because Terminator took the concept of it was meant to protect us, and it fucking backfired. And those kind of stories, those are fine. Those always work. Like HAL and what was the other one?
I don't remember.
I forgot what it was called.
Wall-E?
I think Wall-E, but Evangelion had some of that too. I think, but that was because it took on. No wait,
Flash?
no, was that? It had something to do with one of the mom characters. Ah, fuck. I don't remember. I can't. I'm not qualified to speak on Evangelion at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I get what you're saying about that. I still want to look it up because I want to see what the argument is there.
The guy I know what video I'm gonna put up. It's the guy who looks like Thor.
Okay.
Who does science videos.
That's fine.
Have I ever? What was it? Oh God. Have I ever told you about like? It's called like Pascal's drop or whatever. It's not Pascal. I was just thinking about Pascal because you made that Pascal.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we can put him on the screen.
Yeah, here he is. Here's
Yeah.
Pascal.
There he is. Give him your scallops. He goes with his little belly.
He'll tell you secrets about stories.
Oh, he's so cute. All right, go on.
It's just some French guy discovered something about physics was really cool. You could like stretch out this piece of glass. Oh, it's like Paroli's teardrop or something like that. But anyway, you could stretch out this piece of glass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you make a coil with it.
Pavlov?
No.
No.
You make a coil with this piece of glass.
Yeah.
The drippy part that looks like a teardrop at the end is indestructible.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool because like he hits it with a hammer, then he hits it with a sledgehammer, then he drops a brick on it. It's like that shit don't break.
It has something to do with the density, I think, in the way it's the shock waves or whatever. I don't know. That's what my basic physics knowledge.
Oh shit! The only reason that thing breaks though is because the rest of it shatters. The shock goes through the rest of the coil, and it's just everything shatters. So that. Anyway, that was pretty cool.
Hey guys, if you have a chance to take physics with a teacher who's really passionate, do it, because that shit's extremely interesting. And if you don't want to take the class, just look up some stuff about it, because there's more than enough stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, learning is fun, and a good teacher will change your life.
Oh my god, so fun! Also, imaginary friends, I need your help. There's books. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. There's a piece of media that you remember reading from when you're either a child or like teenager or whatever, but it's there. You know about it. You can't remember the title.
Yes.
And when you go to Google it, it's always like, oh, this generic movie that everybody knows. No.
Is this about that board game one?
No, the board game one makes me mad. I'll bring it up after I get this one out.
Okay.
So, okay, there's this book that I got for like 25 cents at a library, and support your libraries, bookstores, kids. It's really great. Anyway.
In general, support your local library.
Yeah, local library for very, very useful. Okay, so this book, it was like these. It was all smart kids, right? All the smart kids get recruited to smart school, and they get to work on a big smart brain project, right? And so at some point, kids start to go missing when they get too smart. They're all working on like computers and stuff, right? I can't remember all the context, but what ends up happening is like the kids that are getting abducted are being put into like brain tanks, just their brains, and they're being hooked up to supercomputers, and then the supercomputers like become sentient or whatever, and they're like, fuck, I don't have a body anymore, everyone should die. And I mean, it's the same root, right? But I'm mad. I want to know what that book was. I can't remember. It's not that I want to reread it. I just want that itch to be scratched. I think the cover was purple-ish,
Okay.
and it had a girl face on it, but it
Okay.
wasn't a full face.
It's a girl.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
I know this book.
It's probably from like the 80s?
I know what this book is.
What is it?
Purple with a girl face on it, right?
Yeah, but it's not for kids.
It's not for kids. Okay, could you describe anything else?
That's all I know. I think that the end is like they save everybody or whatever, but at the end one of them doesn't want to go back to normal, and so some kid comes into the room and he's like, "What?" And they're like, "This is where I am now."
Shit.
Haha. And I think they become one with like the Pentagon, and they're like they intend to just live in the nebula of cyberspace or something.
That's a bad idea.
I don't remember. This is all I can tell you. There's a lot of black on the cover too. It's like black and purple mixed.
Yeah, okay, black and purple. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Are you sure you know what it is?
I think I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I guess we'll find out someday if he was right. I'll add a scream in post whether or not.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Come
Well,
on.
because I kind of just want, now that we're uploading, I really don't have the time. I gotta kind of move.
Just
forward.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I really hope that you found the right one. I'm gonna be really happy.
We used to premiere every episode, kind of just sit back and watch it after I was done to see if it was any good, or just to kind of like reassure ourselves that we're not absolutely horrible.
We'd also like proofread it.
Yeah, it was a form of proofreading. It was also a form of like, for me, it was a form of just verifying that I'm not making a big ass fool of myself. Which I mean, I know, but like, hey, man.
Well, it was fun for me, and honestly though, if you want to get to the point where you don't show me any of the editing process unless you need like advice, and then you just premiere them, that would be great.
Well, what I was gonna say was like, to finish that thought,
Pig.
we can't do that anymore.
Oh.
Hold on, are those flying pigs?
Yeah, they are, and fish.
Alright, I like it. That's not a fish sound.
I like what? No, pig girl. You got me really confused for like a second.
I heard you get really freaking.
I was like, what the fuck do you mean? But you said fish, not pig.
Yeah.
Oh, the other book. Okay. The other book, I keep being told it's Jumanji or Zathura.
Oh God.
And I just want to kill somebody. No, I don't. So, okay. This book. This is an elementary school book. It is a chapter book. It is got a red cover. It's one of those like I think it looked like one of those Goosebumps. You know how they're all the specific binding that they have?
I know exactly.
And
what
it's
you're
all
talking about.
worn and it's like small. Okay, so it's very nice. It's glossy. It's one of those, right? It wasn't like a jacket sleeve or whatever. So, it had like that oil pastel kind of, you know what, the cover art that they would do, it was like oil pastel, like Cam Jansen and all that.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Are you
Like a
talking
mystery.
About, like, oh, freaking hell! You're talking about like Soup on Ice, or are you talking about like Goosebumps?
Not Goosebumps.
Okay.
Like,
Is it? You said oil pastel. Do you mean like more like watercolor?
kind of watercolory, I guess,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it's like it's more defined like this. I don't know how else to explain it.
I know.
It like the way the mystery books looked. Okay.
Oof.
See the big ship go down. So this book had like 4 kids, and they go into somebody's house. I don't remember if the house is haunted or it was just their uncle's abandoned house or some shit like that, right? The house doesn't really matter until the plot does, okay? So they get a board game, and it's like D&D or something, and they each take a role. So one is a healer, one is like a wizard, one is a brute, right? Okay, so what ends up happening, I believe, is they all kind of get possessed. But
Arrest Sauron.
I'm sorry?
It said now arrest Sauron.
I think you're gonna have a hard time getting the handcuffs on an eyeball.
Okay. the end of the trend is around the corner. You all. Wait, what is this?
What is this?
Win the peace and return with glory. Hold on, is this like badly translated?
The hostile fleet is approaching from port. We'll meet in 30 seconds
Okay.
after these commercial messages.
Okay, here they go.
Join the world of Dinosaur King with the huge collection of figures and cards from the TV series. Challenge your friends in awesome dino battles. Figures power up special cards to become the Dinosaur King and bring dinosaurs to life with the Dino Holder. Dinosaur King, a roaring collection.
Prepare against the attack quickly.
Ship
Ship plane!
Take off now. Oh no, they know our tactics, dude!
Dude, I hate when that happens.
I hate when they know our tactics. I hate when I also say it plainly without an exclamation point.
I've studied all your tactics. Okay.
Oh, balls.
No, my book!
These fossils are colossal. Only one can wear the crown.
Chicken is spicy.
Sorry, we had to cut.
We had to scratch his butthole.
I shot. Oh shit!
You told me you didn't this time!
I'm sorry to lie to you.
Sometimes
Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you have to lie.
Don't do that, kids.
Don't do that. In the words of Madcon, be real, respect your man, don't lie.
So the book. Okay. The biggest distinction here, for finding it if you can, because I'm tired of trying, is that they do not go to another world. They don't do the fucking ghost in the closet or whatever. They don't take a portal.
Ghost in the closet.
This shit's still in my brain. So,
Is it R. Kelly?
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. They don't do that. It's not Isekai. It's none of that. Okay?
I was gonna say, these books are the American equivalent of an isekai.
Fuck yeah, they are. Okay. They stay in the house, but they kind of reality shifts a little bit. They're still in the house, right? But their grip on reality, it's because there's like ghosts or something. I don't fucking know, but they're
You said there was no ghost in the closet.
He's in the house.
Well, that's the closet.
He's out of the closet.
Unless you're talking about the water closet.
Don't judge him. All right.
Okay.
So they're kind of leaving it out. I think the house changes appearance. It's like flashback, like time travel stuff. I'm not sure, but anyway, I can't find that book. The closest I got was some shit. I'll put it on the screen if I still have it. If I don't, I'll look it up on my Thrift Books account.
You gotta give me that shit immediately. Though.
I will. I'll get it right after we're done recording.
Okay.
I bought it. I said, yeah, I found it finally. I thought I did. I opened it up. I read like 10 pages, and then they went through a fucking wardrobe or whatever, a hidden door in somebody's shoe, and I said, what the fuck?
Door in somebody's shoe.
I was so mad. I almost said closet again. I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I only spent like $2, $4.
Yeah, okay.
And I had a book. I think I might have given it to your sister for the kids. But I was just like, so the hunt continues. But yeah, if you could find the one that I'm talking about, that'd be cool. Nobody's helpful.
Nobody's helpful?
Well, because every comment section is like, do you mean
section.
Jumanji? I think you mean Jumanji. And I'm like, are you stupid?
I was having a good time.
Hey, you got first though. You know what you could do. What are you doing? Sad face. Cyclops with the eyebrow.
That's the end of Steel Empire.
Well, no.
It's 45 minutes.
Damn it!